Have you ever wondered why some families seem to live under a constant stream of luck? It's as if everything falls into place for them. Money flows, opportunities appear without effort. They enjoy good health, harmonious relationships, and fortune that seems almost supernatural. Meanwhile, other households struggle endlessly. They work hard, but doors keep closing. Illness strikes more often. Bills pile up. The house feels heavy, almost cursed. What creates this difference? Is it random chance? Is it fate? Or is there something far more hidden at play? Let me tell you something that may shock you. The secret could be written right on the front of your house. Yes, the number that hangs above your door, the digits you type into your GPS, the address that identifies where you live. That number is not random. Across cultures, philosophies, and even esoteric sciences, numbers are believed to carry vibrations. They don't just identify, they influence. And certain numbers are said to bring prosperity, happiness, and long-lasting fortune to anyone who lives under their protection. Others, unfortunately, can quietly drain energy, wealth, and luck. Think about it. Why is it that millionaires often move into houses with repeating digits like 8, while ancient traditions from China to Greece whisper that certain house numbers attract abundance, while others invite struggle? This isn't superstition alone. It's belief woven through centuries, carried across civilizations, repeated in countless anecdotes. It's the kind of secret knowledge the wise kept close, and now you are about to hear it. So I ask you again, have you ever stopped to think what your house number might be doing to your life? Because today, I'm going to reveal the 6 luckiest house numbers in the world. 6 digits that, if they appear on your front door, could mean fortune follows you like a shadow. And if your house doesn't carry one of these numbers, don't worry. I'll also show you how to activate the hidden luck in your current address. Stay with me until the very end, because once you hear this, you'll never look at your front door the same way again. The psychology of curiosity. Why house numbers hook us. Before I reveal the first number, let's pause and acknowledge something. Numbers have always fascinated humanity. We see them in patterns, in sacred texts, in astrology, in the architecture of ancient temples. Think of it. The Pythagoreans in Greece believed numbers were the essence of all reality. In China, numbers shaped dynasties. Emperors would consult numerologists before building palaces or naming streets. Even today, in modern cities like Hong Kong, apartments with the number 8 in them sell for significantly higher prices because 8 symbolizes wealth and infinite prosperity. This isn't just old superstition. It's a deep human instinct. We want to believe that the world around us carries signs, and that by aligning ourselves with the right ones, we can unlock doors that otherwise would remain closed. And what could be more personal, more intimate than the number on your house? The place you return to every night, the place where your family rests, the place where your dreams are built. A story that sparks suspense. Let me share a story. Several years ago, in a quiet suburban neighborhood, 2 families moved in at nearly the same time. One family lived at house number 17. The other, directly across the street, lived at house number 18. At first, their lives looked the same. Both had good jobs, healthy children, stable marriages. But as the years passed, a strange pattern appeared. The family at number 18 seemed to thrive. They received unexpected promotions. Their small investments grew. Their children excelled in school. Visitors often remarked how bright and welcoming their home felt. Meanwhile, the family at number 17 faced endless setbacks. Layoffs, financial strain, health problems that seemed to appear out of nowhere. The house felt heavy, tense, filled with stress. Now, you may say that's coincidence. Life just happens differently for people. But neighbors whispered another explanation: the house numbers. Because in Chinese culture, 8 represents prosperity and continuous flow of wealth, while 7 often symbolizes loss or struggle. The vibrations, they said, were completely different. And here's the eerie part. Over the decades, multiple families moved through both houses, and the pattern stayed the same. No matter who lived there, number 18 prospered. Number 17 struggled.
Why this matters to you? You might be wondering right now, what about my house? Does the number outside my door invite fortune in or keep it out? Here's the truth. You may already be living in one of the 6 luckiest house numbers. And if you are, you may notice how often good timing, sudden opportunities, and smooth progress appear in your life. But if you're not, don't despair. The ancient traditions of numerology and Feng Shui also teach us ways to shift energy, to correct or enhance the vibrations of a number so that even an unlucky address can be transformed. The first step, however, is knowledge. You must know which numbers to look for and why they carry such power. Building anticipation. In just a moment, I'm going to take you through these 6 numbers, what they mean, why cultures across the globe revere them, and how living under their influence could change your life. Some of these numbers may surprise you. Some you may already suspect, but all of them share one thing: a centuries-long reputation for attracting fortune, harmony, and prosperity. So before we begin, pause for a second. Picture your own house number. Feel the curiosity rise. Could it be one of the lucky 6? Or is it holding you back without you even realizing it? The answer is about to be revealed. In both Eastern Feng Shui and Western numerology, every number carries its own unique vibration. These vibrations are not just abstract concepts. They are thought to influence the energy fields around us, shaping the atmosphere of the environments we live in. When it comes to houses, the number displayed on your front door is more than just a practical label for mail delivery. It is like a frequency signal that your home constantly emits. That frequency, according to many traditions, has the power to shape the fortune, health, and opportunities of those who live inside. Think about it this way. Every home has a personality. Some homes feel warm, inviting, and full of life, while others feel heavy, stagnant, or even unlucky. Feng Shui masters and numerologists believe that the house number plays a central role in creating that personality. It is not just a decoration, it is the energy code of the home. From the perspective of Feng Shui, numbers are deeply symbolic. In Chinese culture, for instance, certain numbers are associated with prosperity and good fortune. The number 8 is famously linked to wealth, while the number 6 is linked to blessings and smooth progress. Conversely, certain numbers, like 4, are avoided because they sound similar to the word for death. These associations are not taken lightly. In fact, entire real estate markets in Asia can shift based on the presence or absence of lucky numbers in an address. Apartments or houses with auspicious numbers often sell at higher prices and are considered more desirable. Western numerology offers a different but surprisingly complementary perspective. Each number, from 1 to 9, is believed to resonate with certain qualities. Number 1 represents independence and leadership. Number 3 represents creativity and growth. And number 7 represents spirituality and wisdom. In this system, the house number is calculated and then interpreted to reveal the kind of energy that residents will experience while living there. It's almost like a cosmic signature stamped onto the home, influencing everything from relationships to career success. So when you see the digits on your mailbox or front door, it isn't just a random set of characters. It's a symbolic vibration that can either align with your goals or quietly work against them. For families seeking wealth, stability, and happiness, choosing the right house number can feel just as important as choosing the right location, school district, or even the right floor plan. To illustrate how powerful this belief can be, consider this story. A family once struggled for years in a home that seemed cursed with bad luck. Business ventures kept failing, health issues popped up one after another, and the family atmosphere was often tense. After consulting a Feng Shui expert, they realized their house number vibrated with an energy associated with conflict and financial loss. With skepticism, but a willingness to try, they made a move, not to a new city, not even to a new street, but simply into a different house on the same block, one with a number considered highly auspicious. What happened next astonished them. Within months, their business began to stabilize, new opportunities appeared, and the household felt more harmonious. While skeptics might chalk it up to coincidence, the family firmly believed the shift in house number played a key role in redirecting their fortunes.
This is not just superstition. Around the world, cultures across time have attached meaning to numbers. The ancient Greeks studied numerology as a pathway to understanding the universe. Pythagoras himself believed numbers carried divine significance, each one symbolizing a different aspect of life and cosmic order. In India, Vedic numerology has long connected numbers to planetary influences, linking addresses to destiny and karma. Even in modern times, we see how deeply people's choices are influenced by numbers. From avoiding the 13th floor in Western skyscrapers to paying premium prices for homes ending in 8 in Asia. The house number is, in essence, a silent partner in your life. Every day you walk past it, every bill you pay with that number printed on it, every time you tell someone your address, you are reinforcing its vibration. Over time, this can either create harmony and prosperity or invite obstacles and misfortune. That's why so many Feng Shui practitioners advise paying close attention to the number before buying or renting a home. Numbers also interact with the people who live inside. If your personal numerology is aligned with the vibration of the house number, the experience can feel smooth and uplifting. But if it clashes, you might constantly feel like you are swimming upstream, no matter how hard you try. For example, a person with a life path number centered around creativity and freedom might feel trapped in a house number that vibrates with rigid discipline and restriction. On the other hand, if that same person lives in a house number aligned with expansion and opportunity, their natural talents may flourish. This brings us to the heart of why house numbers matter. They are more than markers. They are frequencies, constantly resonating with your life. While many people overlook this detail, those who pay attention often discover a hidden key to shaping their destiny. The right number can bring a sense of flow, abundance, and harmony. The wrong one can quietly drain energy, block opportunities, and stir up unnecessary struggles. So the next time you look at your front door, ask yourself, what vibration is my home sending out into the world? Is it broadcasting abundance, health, and joy? Or is it quietly echoing patterns of difficulty and loss? The answer may surprise you, and for many families, simply becoming aware of it is the first step towards transformation. Reveal the 6 lucky numbers. When it comes to house numbers, not all digits are created equal. Some are seen as magnets for prosperity, while others may quietly sap energy away. In Eastern Feng Shui traditions and Western numerology, 6 numbers consistently emerge as lucky, numbers that promise harmony, wealth, protection, and long-term success. Let's dive into each of these and discover why they are so powerful and why countless families worldwide seek them out when choosing a home. Number 6, the universal lucky number. In many Asian cultures, the number 6 is considered almost magical. In Mandarin Chinese, the word for 6 sounds like the word for flow or fortune. That's why you'll often hear phrases like liu liu da xuan, which means everything will go smoothly. To the Chinese ear, the sound of 6 carries the vibration of wealth and ease. It suggests that life in a house marked with the number 6 will feel like a river, flowing freely without obstacles, bringing fortune to those who live there. Western numerology agrees, though from a different angle. In numerology, 6 is the number of harmony, family, and love. It represents domestic stability, nurturing energy, and emotional balance. A house with the number 6 is thought to foster peaceful relationships, strengthen bonds among family members, and create a space where abundance feels natural rather than forced. That's why you'll often notice a sense of calm in walking into a number 6 house. The family members support one another, meals are shared in warmth, and visitors feel welcome. But beneath this atmosphere lies another gift, financial opportunity. Because 6 is linked to harmony and smooth progress, residents of a 6 house often find that money flows more easily. New clients appear without much effort, promotions come at just the right time, and financial stability builds gradually but surely. That's why in real estate markets across Asia, homes with the number 6 in their address are highly sought after. People are willing to pay extra for the belief that the house itself will take care of them. It's not just a number, it's a symbol of a smoother, richer life. Number 8, wealth and power. If there is one number universally recognized for wealth, it is the number 8. In Chinese culture, 8 is pronounced ba, which sounds strikingly similar to fa, meaning to prosper or to make a fortune. Because of this, the number 8 is practically worshipped as the ultimate money magnet. In fact, the 2008 Beijing Olympics were deliberately scheduled to open on 8/8/08 at exactly 8:08 p.m., a clear nod to the cultural power of this number. Many business owners in Asia scramble to acquire phone numbers, license plates, and office addresses containing as many eights as possible. Why? Because they believe the number 8 supercharges success, ensuring rapid growth and financial windfalls. Western culture, while less symbolic in pronunciation, has also come to recognize the prestige of 8. In numerology, 8 is linked to ambition, authority, and material mastery. It represents power in the physical world, including wealth, influence, and legacy. It's no coincidence that in the US, some of the richest entrepreneurs and billionaires choose properties and office addresses with the number 8 prominently featured. Living in a house with the number 8 is said to stimulate ambition. Residents may feel more motivated to work hard, take risks, and expand their ventures. It's a number of rapid ascension, but also one of responsibility, because 8 carries a karmic balance. It can bring immense success, but it demands discipline and integrity. Those who misuse its power might experience sudden reversals. Still, for those ready to handle it, the number 8 is a true wealth magnet. Number 9, completion and longevity. Number 9 holds a special place in both East and West. In numerology, it represents completion, wisdom, and humanitarian service. It is the last single digit, symbolizing the culmination of a cycle. People living in a 9 house often feel called to live with a sense of higher purpose, to contribute to society, and to leave a lasting legacy. In Asian cultures, particularly in China and Japan, the number 9 is revered for its connection to eternity and longevity. In Mandarin, the pronunciation of 9, Ju, sounds like long-lasting. Because of this, it has been historically associated with the emperor, who is believed to hold eternal power. Palaces, robes, and imperial symbols often featured 9 dragons or 9 steps to reinforce its authority. For homeowners, a 9 house is said to be a place of respect and influence. People who live there may find themselves naturally becoming leaders in their communities or workplaces. They are often admired for their wisdom and ability to see the bigger picture. At the same time, the house supports long life and health, making it especially cherished for families who wish to cultivate both success and longevity. Imagine attending a dinner party in a number 9 house. You may find that conversations quickly turn deep and meaningful. These homes attract thinkers, mentors, and those who value legacy over temporary gain. While the number 8 focuses on wealth, the number 9 is about what you leave behind when wealth is no longer the main goal. It is about being remembered, honored, and respected.
Number 3, growth and creativity. The number 3 bursts with energy, expansion, and joy. Across cultures, 3 symbolizes growth because it follows the pairing of 2 with a new creation, the child of unity. It is often associated with fertility, communication, and creativity. In numerology, 3 is the number of self-expression and imagination. It's the energy of artists, writers, musicians, and innovators. A house with the number 3 often becomes a lively place, full of laughter, conversations, and dynamic activity. Children tend to thrive in such homes, as the energy of 3 supports curiosity, learning, and growth. In Feng Shui, 3 is also considered auspicious because odd numbers are seen as yang, active, expansive, and forward-moving. A house number 3 can therefore symbolize continuous growth, whether in family size, business opportunities, or personal development. For example, many young families prefer moving into number 3 houses because they believe the environment encourages vitality and expansion. If you're an entrepreneur, this house number can also inspire innovation and fresh ideas, making it easier to spot opportunities others might miss. The danger, however, is scattered energy. Because 3 is playful and light, it may sometimes encourage distraction or lack of focus. Still, its overall effect is uplifting and expansive, perfect for those who want a life filled with possibilities. Number 1, new beginnings. If you're looking for a fresh start, no number is better than 1. In both numerology and symbolic traditions worldwide, 1 represents beginnings, independence, and leadership. It's the first number, the pioneer, the spark that ignites a new journey. A house with the number 1 is said to empower its residents to take charge of their lives. It fosters self-reliance, courage, and ambition. People living in a 1 house often find themselves launching new businesses, starting fresh careers, or making bold life decisions. It's a number of individuality, making it especially attractive to entrepreneurs, innovators, and leaders. In Feng Shui, the number 1 resonates with water energy, fluid, adaptable, but also powerful enough to carve new paths. Living in a one house can feel like being pushed forward into uncharted territory, but with the confidence that you are supported. Consider the story of a couple who moved into a number one house after years of stagnation. Almost immediately, they felt inspired to pursue long-held dreams. One launched a small business, the other pursued graduate studies. Within a few years, their lives had completely transformed. The house seemed to carry the energy of reinvention. Number 7. Spiritual fortune. The number 7 has long been regarded as mystical and sacred. In many religions, from Christianity to Hinduism, 7 appears as a divine symbol. 7 days of creation, 7 chakras, 7 heavens. It represents spiritual wisdom, inner reflection, and protection from higher forces. In numerology, 7 is considered the number of deep thinkers and truth seekers. A house with this number often feels serene, almost like a sanctuary. It's the perfect environment for meditation, study, or spiritual practice. People who live in 7 houses may feel more intuitive, more connected to their inner voice, and more aligned with unseen opportunities that defy logic. While it may not scream wealth the way number 8 does, 7 brings a subtler kind of fortune: wisdom, peace, and divine guidance. Think of a 7 house as a sacred retreat. Residents may not always crave luxury or material gain, but they often find that blessings flow to them in mysterious ways: unexpected opportunities, protection in times of danger, or sudden clarity during life's challenges. For many, this is a fortune more valuable than money. Final thoughts on the 6 lucky numbers. Together, these 6 numbers, 6, 8, 9, 3, 1, and 7, form a powerful set of vibrations that promise prosperity, harmony, and well-being. They span cultures and traditions, from the practical wealth symbolism of 8 to the spiritual depth of 7, from the nurturing balance of 6 to the pioneering courage of 1. That's why families across the globe seek out these numbers when buying or renting homes. They are not just digits on a plaque. They are energetic codes, shaping the lives lived within those walls. If your house carries one of these numbers, you may already be experiencing its blessings. If not, don't worry. There are ways to align your home's energy with your desired vibration. But that's a story for another time. Imagine this. Every day you walk through the same front door, glance at the number fixed to your wall, and think nothing of it. But what if I told you that tiny plaque might be broadcasting your fortune or your downfall to the universe? If your house number is 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, or 9, congratulations! You are not living in an ordinary home. You are living inside a frequency of luck. Numerologists and Feng Shui masters agree. These numbers hum with vibrations of growth, protection, prosperity, and power. They are like invisible guardians, silently reshaping your life toward abundance. If you've ever wondered why some opportunities seem to just find you, or why peace seems easier in your home compared to others, look no further than the number itself. But here's the warning. If your home carries a different number, 2, 4, 5, or even the sometimes feared 0, don't shrug it off. Ignoring the energy of your house number is like ignoring a slow leak in your wallet. It doesn't ruin you overnight, but day after day, it quietly drains your energy, your health, and yes, your money. The good news is, numbers are not prisons. Ancient traditions teach that you can adjust, transform, and even reprogram your house number's vibration. A simple addition, a symbolic charm, or an alignment ritual can shift your home's energy field. Suddenly, a number once seen as unlucky can begin acting like one of the sacred 6. So don't underestimate it. A single digit might look harmless, but it carries centuries of symbolism, frequencies of energy, and the power to decide whether fortune flows toward you or away from you. Tonight, before you close your door, pause for just a moment. Look at the number outside your home. Is it 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, or 9? If so, smile. That number is no accident. It's a signal that you've been chosen to live under the protection of luck. Treat it with respect, because it's already working in your favor. But if your number doesn't fall within these 6 numbers, don't panic. The universe never locks a door without leaving another one open. There are secrets, time-tested ancient methods that can transform even the most ordinary number into a magnet for prosperity. And that is exactly what I'll share with you in the next video. If one little number can decide the flow of your wealth, imagine what happens when you learn how to bend that number to your will. Stay tuned, because what's coming next may very well change the way you see your home and your future.